So guys, you were grinding through the Enlisted tech tree here, and you unlocked Rifleman. Great, those are awesome, they use rifles. And then a little bit later on, couple months down the road maybe, you unlock Rifleman 2. But for all intents and purposes, as far as you can tell, they are effectively the exact same. So you have the question now, what is the difference between Rifleman 1s, 2s, and 3s? And what is the difference between all the different tiers of soldier classes? That's what we're going to be answering today, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the video and it helps you out, remember to like, comment, and subscribe as always. But with that out of the way, let's jump into it. The first and most important difference between the different tiers of soldiers in Enlisted is the perk points associated with them. Rifleman 1s, for example, get 1 vitality, 1 weapon handling, and 1 mobility on top of their 16, 16, 16 base stats, while Rifleman 2s get +2, +2, +2, and Rifleman 3s get +3, +3, +3. It's not always as clean and easy as this, though. If we take a look at machine gunners, we can see that machine gunner 1s get +3 weapon handling, machine gunner 2s get +6, and machine gunner 3s actually get +6 weapon handling as well, but an additional 2 vitality and 1 mobility. So we can see that, generally speaking, as you get higher in the tiers of soldier types, you're going to be getting more perk points, allowing you to get more perks for your soldiers and being able to utilize better perks and more of the lower level perks, however you might choose to spend them. However, the cost for these soldiers is also going up, both in silver cost, because we can see that here machine gunner 3s cost 9,000, while machine gunner 1s cost just 3,000, as well as the XP cost. A Rifleman 3 squad, for example, takes significantly more XP. We can see 100 or 12,000, as opposed to Rifleman 2 here that costs, or maybe these are Rifleman 1. I think these are Rifleman 1. That costs just 2,400 to level up. So the time investment is also significantly higher to get your Rifleman 3 to the point where they're going to be able to utilize those perks by getting a maximum level in the squad tree to 5. So keep that in mind. You know, for Rifleman, maybe it's not really that worth it to grind that out and spend all of that additional silver, you know, triple the cost, just for a measly extra 2 vitality, 2 weapon handling, and 2 mobility. But on the other hand, maybe for machine gunners, that extra 3 weapon handling, 2 vitality, and 1 mobility could be very much so worth it for you. But at the end of the day, guys, this is very min-maxy, and if you are kind of struggling for silver, or you're a newer player just wondering, should I upgrade all my guys to, you know, level 2 or whatever, I would recommend holding off, just staying at Rifleman 1s. As you can see, as you look through a lot of my squads here, guys, like, you know, these guys, a lot of these guys are level 1. These guys were actually level 1. I just swapped them out for this video. You know, these guys are all level 1. These snipers happen to be level 3. These engineers are all Rifleman 1s and engineer 1s. So I use a lot of engineer and low-level guys just because of the fact that even if I have this much silver, it's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of redoing your perks and things like that. It's, at the end of the day, good if you want to and good for min-maxing, but ultimately isn't that big of a deal for those perk points. However, that being said, guys, there is one more big difference between the different classes of soldiers that plays a major part in deciding what you want to use, and that is the starter perk for each class. Each class in Enlisted has a specific perk associated with it. As an example, we can see that Rifleman 1s have this nice little check mark, meaning that they always have 10.5% speed of decreasing of the shot spread after quick turning. Man, what a weird perk, but that's what it is. We can see that this stacks with this same perk here, so I'm getting a net, you know, 25.5% total speed of decreasing after the shot spread after quick turning. Mouthful of a perk. If we go to Rifleman 2s, however, we can see that this perk is different, and instead I have 5.3% sprint speed, and Rifleman 3s have 15% med pack use speed. Right? It's different for every class in Enlisted, and this can play a major part in what you're using. Because we can go here and we can look at the M1A1 flamethrower squad, and we can see that this squad gets 28% aim stability with firearms, while if we go to the M2 flamethrower squad, we can see that Flame Trooper 2s across all factions in the game have 12.3% vitality, which is an unbelievably good perk. This is one of the best examples of starter perks being absolutely crazy and much better than the earlier versions of that same class. So keep this in mind. You might want to utilize one type of soldier and one tier of soldier over another simply because the starter perk that's available to them is that much better. But again, guys, this all comes down to personal preference. What you guys might value is different than what I myself might value, which is different than what someone else might value. It's just important that you guys understand how the perk point spread is changed per tier of soldier and make your own decisions regarding that. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts regarding this and what classes you guys like to use and the different tiers of soldiers you prioritize using and which you think are the most valuable and the most worth it. Leave a comment down below, and while you're there, remember to like and subscribe if the video helped you out so you can see more Enlisted content, guides, tips and tricks, and gameplay videos. Without anything else, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take it easy.